Caros espectadores, bem-vindos a este jogo que opõe.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Benjamin Pavard, I suppose he's going to be known now, Peter, for scoring one of the most memorable international goals ever. But the Frenchman is one of the best at his day job as well. Certainly very intelligent, having proved himself against some of the very best in the world.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That is a brilliant interception. Looking for the run. Savinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Savinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Niakate, Matic. Savinho stood his ground strongly. Well read, and the danger is averted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Fofana is herring after that one. Zakaria. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He has found the way through. That is lovely. Oh, well played. Shifted it to the flank. He's found the way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tagliafico. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Sporting Braga yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Matic. Ambitious ball here. Neatly clipped into space. That's the keeper's ball. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Savinho. Savinho! Oh, well measured. This looks promising. Crossed it. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Now it's Bob. Niakate cuts it out. Beraldo. Pavard. Baku. And it's Barella. Looking tidy in possession here. Now it's Bob. João Neves. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Driving forward. That's a nicely shaped ball. Chance! Oh, it's come loose.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Niakate. Elustondo. Zakaria. Sporting Braga looking to pass their way through. That's been cut out, well played. Matic. Barco gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? Niakate. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Good ball, good take. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's been shot at goal! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And he's forced to go back. Chow. And Bob. Can he finish? Savinho. Barco does really well to win the ball there. Barella. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, what about a counter-attack? João Neves. João Neves looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Fofana. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that is expertly dealt with. He's a sharp little ball here. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's picked it up out wide. No, that's been intercepted. It's run loose here. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Elustondo. Bob. Not the most accurate pass. Niakate gets over and intercepts. And that's been won straight back. Fofana. Now it's Savinho. And he's found the way, and the shot! And yes, it's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Sporting Braga are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Barella. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Barella is standing over this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Barella! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now it's Fofana. Looking for options for movement. He's one-on-one and a chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's good running with the ball. Now that's well seen too.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Tagliafico. Pass somewhat off target. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. He's through and he's having a shot! He has done it! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 18.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Adams. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, no joy this time. Chow cuts out the pass. And it's Gnabry. Great vision. Oh, such a clever touch. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedro, good driving run. And he shoots! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So there's going to be another change here. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The pass has gone astray. And he's gone backward here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lisandro Martinez does well to get it back. He's on it, can he get away? Wilson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, he's got tall! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Gnabry! Gnabry! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Sporting Braga complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Gnabry. Sporting Braga, moments now away from seeing this one out. Adams makes the interception. And they've got rid. Now it's Gnabry. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And this is Pedro. Just eases him off the ball. Pavard chasing after it. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bernardo Silva. Wilson. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Over to the left. Couldn't squeeze it through. And time is up. Sporting Braga have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Gnabry picking up the man of the